Howdy, my name is Troy Fowler, and I have a channel called The Ranch Fairy. I just installed Wet Okole seat covers in my Crewmax, and I ran into a couple of little odds and ends that happened along the way. So all around, covered the console and everything. I don't know that this is specific to a Crewmax as much as a truck, and if your seats fold down and stuff, is different, but I think this will help anyone installing them, because I think you'll run into kind of the same problems with a four-door truck with bucket seats. So if you want to continue, that would be great. If you think this is just a Crewmax video and you have a Crewmax, that's great. And if you think it would be useless because you don't have a Crewmax, those kids are screaming in the background, that would be great too. Do what you want. And you can subscribe if you want. That's fine. Installing Wet Okole seat covers. And I'm going to briefly, as I run into situations, which I've already run into one, I'm going to do a couple of tips and tricks on this. I've never installed these before, and there weren't really good directions in the box. So I installed one of the bucket seat covers already and realized I should have done it a different way. So I'm occasionally going to say, hey, it's pretty straightforward what fits where, but I already installed one part and did a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to have to undo it. So I'm trying to help you figure out, avoid these mistakes, or I guess they're not mistakes because the other seat will go well. Hang on. Okay, I successfully installed the back and the cover on the headrest. And I was going to put the part that goes over the seat. Well, all these straps and shindigs need to be under and through here and go around the back of the seat. You access that through a panel right here. And I need to undo all that to put that part on. So here we go. Hang on. Under the seat, there are some hooks and stuff, and they're in there. That elastic strap, and there's one over there. You got to take those off. So just reach back there. And okay, when you get the straps undone, this comes up and gives you access to when you stick stuff through the seat. These flaps are from this seat cover right here. They're already in there. I'm just going to leave them. And now I'm going to put the seat cover on here and work them through. So there's a bunch of straps and stuff on the cover. And that was the mistake, was I buttoned up the back of this back here, but I hadn't installed this part. So I had to undo the back. So basically put this on first, get it set, and then put the back on the bucket seats. Okay, I got it in. We're back. One tip, the straps that go under the bottom, so these are going to go through under the seat. Lengthen this end all the way out pretty far. It's easier to work under the seat, and then grab this and tighten it up. So there's two of those for the actual seat cover. The ones for the back are tensioned with elastic cord, so it doesn't matter as much. But these are, it's easier to work with these under the seat if they're lengthened, and then you just yank this in to snug it up. And I found that out because when I did the one that goes under right here, it was too short. So I lengthened it all the way out, connected it, and then pulled on it and snugged it up. So looking pretty good. All right, I got the other side on. As always, when you figure out the tricks, the second side goes on pretty efficiently. However, when you put the headrest on, this is covering it, it's pretty straightforward. There's two holes right here for the posts, and it's easier to lean the seat back. So I've got it leaned back further so you can work at this angle as opposed to up against the roof. So I just lean the seat back and you can see the holes and everything. So that's to get the headrest back in there. Just lean the seat back. This seat was pretty straightforward. It's just like a giant bag that goes around it, but it was much easier to install. Whoa! With it up like that. And then you could get through and pull this all through the back of the seat. And then attach the Velcro right there. It's just like a big fitted sack that goes around it. Fits real nice. But it was, I tried to install it without putting the seat up. And it was easier doing it this way. Okay, I'm sorry, I did not get a picture of this before I tried to install it. This is obviously the split bench is a 60/40. This part's got 2 straps over the top and the back and 1 around the back that reaches across. It'll make sense when you get it in your hands. However, to get it on, the seats don't fold down. So you got to kind of push it in, feed it down the sides, feed it onto the bottom here. And this is the strap that I have left to get. I have to drop it through the back. And then there's a strap on the bottom. I had to pull the jack out of here so that I could get my arm up in there so I can grab the straps and hook them together. So that's one thing you have to do, it looks like, is pull the jack. I couldn't get my arm, but I can get my elbow into the jack hole, and that way I can reach up in the back. Once again, when you get this in hand, it'll make more sense, but the straps go, 2 straps go over the back and 1 goes around the back like this, and by reaching up under there, you can get your hands on them. It's annoying, but once it's set, it'll be set. All right, this one's got me worried. Okay, sorry, I got ahead of myself and I should have taken a picture because I was going to take a picture of that one. I'm working on this side of the truck and getting to the end of it. This piece, just like that piece, I installed the bottom part first on this one and then tried to do the back. It would have been easier to do the back first. The headrest real straightforward, it's easy. And then do the bottom. So I did this one with the top. There's 3 straps. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 that goes across the back like this. So I've fitted the seat cover in. It's nice and snug and doing pretty good. And once I get the straps, it'll really tighten up. This part was a little bit surprising, but they think of everything. So this looked like a cover that went on the outside of it, but no. You strap it around the bottom, and it fits in the pocket here. So if somebody's sitting here, the water, gets caught on the material rather than this being open to the regular seat. So shove that in there. I'll get that stretched out here in a little bit. I'm going to, once again, lift the seat, lock it up, and then reach under the bottom here and grab all the straps and hook them up. And 1, 2, 3, and then 1 across the back. But the tip really here, once you see the parts, it's easy to figure out how to strap them. The tip is do the backs first, then do the bottoms, because the bottoms are real simple, but it's in the way when you do the back. There's just a bunch of other garbage in the way. So I found it easier, well, I found out over there, to do the back first. So once again, sorry I didn't get a picture of the back side of this, but when you get it, it's pretty straight. It's just straps with buckles. It's not brain surgery. You just force them over the top, push them down, get them to hang, force them through the bottom. They're dropped down in the bottom here. There they are right there. And then I'll tighten them up and we'll get going. And do that. I took the headrests off and I'll cover them. They're back here. That's easy work though. You just put the top on, it's done. All right. Hey, if you are not familiar with me, I have a relatively robust, somewhat controversial bow hunting channel. I don't really care if you subscribe or not, so do whatever you want to do because it's a free country. It's still America. But if you like bow hunting and you want to see something that's a little different and physics-based and Newton's third law and all that stuff, and actually trying to make the most efficient killing stick you can for your bow and arrow, hey, check out the Ranch Fairy channel.